In this video I'm showing you how I beat my face on the daily for a flawless finish that lasts all day and into the night. I've decided to go with a more intensified version of what my everyday look would be. My makeup routine has been highly requested since I first ever wore a fucking BB cream in 2013, and I'm just so glad I have waited until now to actually do this because I've been through some fucked up phases with makeup. I'm now at a place where I'm finally happy with the products I use and how I use them. To prime my face, I'm using Hourglass number 28 serum. Simply just rubbing this bitch into my face, it fucks off my pores and creates a gorgeous base to then apply makeup that is going to last a lot longer. The foundation I am gagging for at the moment is Bobbi Brown's Longwear Even Finish. I'm applying it with just a flathead fucking foundation brush. It's a very light foundation, so to build coverage, I apply a fuckload to my face, and I always place it at the bottom of my cheeks, my temples, and oh my god, the side of my nose. How gorgeous does she look when she is all blended? A tip from me is apply more foundation to your neck than you did your face for blending purposes. Taking any random concealer I could fucking find because someone stole my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and I'm so mad about it. Simply sweep the concealer under your eyes, dab it on your chin and your forehead. Using any sort of blending sponge, pat that bitch down until you have a flawless finish. I'll be applying an Illamasqua loose powder to my face to set in my foundation and concealer. I love Illamasqua. I'm always so into their products. Oh my god, how cute is this though? It's like a little powder puff, so vintage, borderline third world. Taking a powder brush, I'm dabbing, sweeping, I don't know what I was doing, probably both, but I'm just distributing the powder right across my face for an even finish. Always apply a loose powder to your neck to set in the foundation there so it does not rub off onto your clothing. Taking Hoola by Benefits bronzer and a contour brush, I'm dragging the bronzer down the top of my cheekbone and touching it on my temple. I got to mention that bronzer and contouring are two different things, so don't stress the bronzer, you're simply just highlighting your face. Okay, bitch, let's contour now. Using a Smashbox whatever the fuck palette, I'm going into the greyest color. Using a contour brush, blow off the excess and apply the color to the bottom of your bronzer. With contouring, the look you're trying to achieve is a grey shadow at the bottom of your protruding cheekbone. So don't go too heavy on it. Like, I feel as though bitches get bronzing and contouring mixed up to the highest of heavens, and that's where things go wrong. And like, that's literally it. There's nothing more, nothing less to it. You are contoured now. Using a smaller powder brush, I'm hitting up a banana powder and applying it to the very bottom of where I just contoured to further define the look. Applying banana powder beneath your eyes and dragging it right up the top of your cheekbone will have people living for your highlight and you are going to be looking so much cuter. To nose contour, I'm using the MAC 275. I have no clue what this brush is for, but it is the best brush I've ever used for nose contouring. Hitting up that grey bitch in the contour palette again, I'm simply just dragging the colour from the eyebrows straight down the side of the nose. And like obviously on the other side as well. To create the look of a cute butter nose, I'm dragging the grey contour powder across the bottom of my nose and then across this like little, it's the lower bridge, I think it's called dorsal fin, I don't fucking know, but did you see what I did there? Because I really did not. Moving on from that awkward step, grab your contour brush and blend the motherfucking shit out of these lines and like blend everywhere, honey. Like, oh Jesus. Straight back to my one true love, hit up that banana powder and apply it straight down the bridge of the nose. Stop where we did the dorsal fin and move right down to the very tip of the nose. Cute. Using a blush brush, I'm hitting up the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette and using Incandescent Shine, I think it's called, and applying this to the very top of my cheekbone for a gorgeous, dewy shine. This is the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Bronze, and it is probably my favorite product for this summer. Applying it like blush from my cheekbone down to the apples of my cheeks. If there's any subtle way to apply a ton of color to your face, this is how you do it. Finally, I'm giving myself some fucking eyebrows. I have no idea what this brush is. I'm using Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. And I'm hitting up the shade Naked 2. You want your eyebrows to be a gradient, so keep it light to begin with before dragging the colour heavier through the deeper end. For the arch of my eyebrow, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette in the shade Tease. The arch of your eyebrow is supposed to be the darkest part of your eyebrow. I don't know why. Michael Finch taught me this. I don't think the bitch even knows why. I'm sorry, but I'm switching it up once again. I'm using the Urban Decay Original Naked palette, and I'm using the shade Buck. It sounds so dirty. I need the darker color just to like really fill in the arch of my brow and drag it down to the tip. My holy grail tip is use any concealer brush and any concealer and apply it through the bottom of your brows, top of your brows, side of your brows, everywhere. Clean the bitch up and make her look flawless. Before I start my eyes, I'm using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. How hot does that sound? Potion. With the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics palette, I'm using the shade Skimp and applying it across my whole lid and then down into the inner corner. From the same palette, I'm using the shade Cover to create a natural looking darker crease. Back to the original Naked palette, I'm using the shade Sin to apply a shimmer to the lid. I should have probably mentioned this earlier, blend the fuck out of every eyeshadow you apply. Stila All Day Waterproof Eyeliner always seems to work for me. What I like to do is just like drag the bitch across the bottom of my lid. Like I gulped just then because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I'm so bad at eyeliner. I like to just like make a kick and then sort of like build up upon it. Make sure both sides are even. That's always important. Eyeliner does not work for me. This is a miracle it happened. The mascara I honestly live my life by is Estee Lauder's Magnascopic. It's such an ugly name for such a cute mascara. I don't even know. I look so hot at one point. I'm going to freeze frame it for you. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah. Fuck. Yes. I'm so into that. Oh. Moving on. Top and bottom lashes, obviously. The lipstick I have been all about for probably the past 2 weeks has been Estee Lauder's Magnetic Magenta. What the fuck is with their product names? I'm honestly so done. This is so sad. It's the last step in my makeup routine. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. My sister's on it. My best friend uses it. I'm all about it. Like, it is so good. The best shit you're ever gonna fuck with. Get on it. No, it's probably